Oprah once said, "True forgiveness is when you can say thank you for that experience." Richard Branson talks about always calling first when tensions rise, because you hear tone, not just words. And one of my favorite CEOs once told me, 9 times out of 10, the thing you're angry about isn't actually what's happening. Let me share with you a story what they mean. A CEO I know once was drafting a blistering email to a partner who had just missed a huge deadline. Every sentence sharpened with frustration. Just picture that. Halfway through, she stopped. Instead of hitting send, she picked up the phone. On the other end, the partner explained their systems had gone down. No warning, no backup, the whole team offline for 2 days. And there you have it. There was no malice, no negligence, just a storm they hadn't seen coming. She closed the email without sending it, and with that, the frustration faded. That's when it clicked for her. Most of the time, the thing you think is an attack isn't. It's just someone else's storm spilling into your world. This unsent email mindset is one of the most underrated leadership tools I know. And so the lesson here is, before you assume intent, check the facts. Before you hit send, make the call. You'll save relationships, protect decisions, and free up your own headspace. So next time tension rises, ask, am I reacting to intent or to assumption? Hi, I'm Stephen. During the week, I work with boards and senior leaders on transformation and AI governance. But every Sunday, I bring you a human reset, something simple, useful, and worth carrying into your week. So this week, this weekend, I was in Birmingham and I just got back. I was with Dr. Carl George on a strategy session shaping Govern AI for boards. And you'll hear more about it. We're going to launch that for boards, CEOs, and executives. But in essence, it's a framework to help boards lead and apply governance with clarity and confidence in the age of artificial intelligence. Anyways, all of this struck me on how much of that work is about ownership. Boards owning their decisions on AI before the technology owns them. And that ties perfectly to this next story. It's about the hidden mindset that shapes everything. The most successful people I've met, CEOs, high-profile chairpersons or directors, athletes, artists, they don't always share the same routines or proven hacks. Yeah, I said it. Because it's true. They don't all wake up at 5 a.m. They don't all follow the same proven habits you see in books, but they do follow certain discipline. But they do share one thing as well. It's called a locus of control. It's a psychological concept that was first introduced by Julian Rotter in 1954. It's a lens through which you see the world. If you have an external locus, you believe your results depend on luck, the market, or other people. However, if you have an internal locus, you believe your actions and attitude decide your results, even in good or tough times. So here's the difference. On external locus, you say or hear things like, the market's slow, nothing we can do. On internal locus, you say or hear things like, the market's slow, so what's our next move? The moment you hand over your responsibility for your outcomes, you've also handed over the power to change them. So when you hit that testing point this week, ask, what's in my control? What part of this can I influence right now? What's one small action I can take today? What would I tell my best friend to do in my shoes? The best leaders I know have trained themselves to keep that internal locus strong. Let me remind you, it's actually not about ignoring reality. It's really about owning your response to it every single time. And believe me, I'm reminding myself of this. Your reset for this week, protect 2 things. Your relationships and your ownership. Do both, and you stay in the driver's seat, no matter what the road looks like. I'm Steven. Keep growing, keep leading. Until next Sunday, let's get it.